Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. I don't know where you're watching it from. Personally, I am in Kisumu. The weather here is fantastic. I am also doing great. Maybe you could let me know the county or the country you are watching it from. And for those who've been following this channel for a long time, I have consistently opined that in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. That's the honest truth. Nothing in politics happens out of mere coincidence. The IEBC today convened a meeting with all presidential aspirants in this country. That meeting was attended by all of them. But William Ruto arrived late for the meeting. According to the communications which IEBC released to the presidential aspirants, the meeting was supposed to begin at 9 a.m. All other presidential aspirants, that is Raila Odinga, accompanied by Martha Karua, Ruto Wajackoya, accompanied by his team, and Makwiny Wahiga, the Agano presidential candidate, both or all of them arrived before 9 a.m. William Ruto arrived almost slightly past noon, or just a few minutes to noon. And there were drama. The moment the Deputy President convoy was spotted entering the venue, Martha Karua excused herself and Raila Odinga.
Matters, but we have a very robust team behind us. We apologize for leaving before the end. But duty call.
Yes. Thank you, Chair. My question is just direct to the point. CEO has just told us that every Kenyan who is legitimate to vote has right to vote. I don't know what arrangements are in place regards the people who are likely to be in the hospital or possibly they are not fully incapacitated. Others are aged at home. What are the arrangements to have them receive their legal right to vote? Thank you.
Yes, we want to deal with those comments.
Mr. Chair,
is it about the results?
Yes.
Yes, transmission, yeah.
Mr. Chair, you talk about 1,111 polling stations. Mr. Chair, you talked about 1,111 polling stations that do not have connectivity to 3G.
And then a few moments later, the moment William Ruto took his seat, Wajackoya also excused himself.
Well, I can't answer at the moment. I'm rushing somewhere.
Well, you could probably talk to us as you wait for your car to. How are you? Are you comfortable with some of the answers?
Well, yes, that is still ongoing. So I've left my people behind to continue with the discussion.
But there are some points where you are raising your question.
The truth of the matter is that William Ruto team, which were present at this meeting before he arrived, that is Governor Nanok of Turkana, and the Secretary General of UDA, Veronica Maina, were very clear that the Deputy President was not going to attend this meeting, and they sent his apology that he was engaged elsewhere. So the question which I'm asking myself, and probably you are also asking yourself, is why would the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya keep IEBC waiting for 3 good hours, assuming Raila Odinga, Wajackoya, and the other gentlemen failed to arrive for this meeting on time? What message would they be sending to IEBC? I believe very strongly that William Samoei Ruto had his reasons why he arrived late for this meeting. And I also believe very strongly that Raila Odinga and Martha Karua decided to leave this meeting when Ruto arrived because of certain objectives. So in this video, I want us to look at why Raila and Wajackoya and Martha Karua actually stormed out of this IEBC meeting. But before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us get back to the main issue, and I want to try to be a bit brief. The truth of the matter is that when William Ruto arrived at the venue of the meeting, Raila Odinga and Martha Karua stormed out, and they met William Ruto and actually greeted each other right at the door. When William Ruto was entering, they were leaving, so they greeted and maybe talked very briefly. Then Wajackoya also followed suit. So the question is, why would Ruto attend this meeting late? Or let me put it this way. Why would Raila Odinga and Martha Karua decide that, okay, this guy has now arrived, we are leaving? For me, I have the following reasons. Number one, Martha Karua and Raila Odinga decided to leave this meeting because they had engagements elsewhere. The truth of the matter is that if this meeting was supposed to begin at 9, according to IEBC, it was supposed to end by 11. By 11:30, the Deputy President had not arrived. These guys were just here talking, deliberating on everything, which meant that the moment the Deputy President arrived, probably IEBC were going to brief him. Or he was also going to start raising certain issues. And that was going to consume a lot of time. I tend to think that because Raila Odinga, Martha Karua had a prior engagement, that's why they decided we are not going to sit here further, because William Ruto had already cleared his first meeting. But as you expect us to sit here waiting for you.
Good morning. I'm going to Homa Bay. I've just been to the Electoral Commission with my principal. It's about 40 days to the election. We've got to keep doing this, get out the vote, and get an overwhelming majority.
The second reason why I think they decided to bolt out is how William Ruto and his team arrived. The guys arrived late, that's number one. Number two, they arrived in UDA colors. For me, that can be interpreted to mean disrespectful. IEBC, as the body mandated to conduct elections, really don't expect people, you don't expect people to go to IEBC meetings with their campaign or party colors. William Ruto was in his party color. Professor Kithure Kindiki was in his party color. So when they arrived, so it meant if the cameras were going to roll, capturing Raila Odinga seated there next to Ruto, Ruto in UDA color, the other guy is in UDA color. You know, it was not going to, not just color, you know, you can put on yellow, but now these were branded campaign colors. So it was like UDA meeting with IEBC. So I think, in my view, Raila Odinga and Karua looked at those and said, okay, these guys are disrespectful. Personally, I've always told you that I've attended several meetings with Raila Odinga, several events, including political rally. In most cases, you'll see Raila Odinga putting on ODM color, campaign t-shirt, and when he steps out for another meeting, he changes immediately the moment he gets off the car. So you even wonder how he does it. So it's just normal. So I think Martha Karua and Raila Odinga realized that these guys seems not to respect IEBC. The fact that he's coming late, he's coming with this kind of branding, for me, let's not give him that time. Number 3, I think William Ruto and his team are not taking the issue of IEBC meeting seriously. Or probably, if that's not the case, Ruto and his team believes in the team they sent. But if they believe in the team they sent, the question then is, why would they then come back and attend the meeting? If William Ruto took this meeting seriously, the William Ruto we know would have, first of all, attended this meeting. You know, you are a presidential candidate. You don't attend a meeting. You attend your personal meeting, finish it, then come to this meeting. Is it an afterthought? So I think he didn't take this meeting seriously. And Raila Odinga and Karua were like, no, this guy didn't take this meeting seriously. He's coming in late. Then we have to rearrange our programs to accommodate him. Because the truth is, William Ruto had to ask a few questions as a presidential candidate. Probably the moment he arrived, IEBC had to brief him on what to do, where they have reached, and things like those. And lastly, and this also I think is the main thing, is that Raila Odinga and Martha Karua didn't want to help Ruto achieve his objectives. The truth of the matter is that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. If Ruto had planned to come for this meeting, why arrive late? Okay, if he didn't plan to attend this meeting, why attend again? So those are some of the issues. And what was his objective of coming late? So if his objective of coming late was to steal the show, Martha Karua and Raila Odinga walking out of this meeting and Wajackoya also walking out of this meeting stole the show. If the intention was to show IEBC the middle finger that meeting is not important, then when he arrived, Raila Odinga and the rest didn't give him that opportunity. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and please, until next time, bye-bye. And by the way, there's this story of this aspirant who is running for Nairobi Women Rep, who was on TV, donning on police uniform and speaking as a police officer. Now, where do people get the guts from? This is our country as we speak. The truth of the matter is that Kenya needs to be disbanded and everybody should then go home. Because a normal person who is an aspirant going and sitting before a television articulating issues of security as if he were a police officer and donning a police uniform. Ye Kenya. Anyway, thank you guys, and please, until next time, this is Makwiny.